Huh?
Excuse me.
For what?
I burped.
Oh, I didn't hear you, but okay.
You say so, right?
Yeah, yeah, I didn't hear you. Oh, let's see. No, some problem. Sharon's so funny.
Who? Come on. Ooh. Analytic. This takes so long.
What takes so long? She was too old to be chosen. Who's too old for what?
It was Susan. She didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find your YouTube. Oh, I hate that one.
Okay. Good
Oh,
morning, Gayla. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you ladies doing today? Thank you, Cheryl.
oh,
She
I
already
have.
gave her
So,
thumbs up.
what did you? How's your shoulder?
Thank you, Gayla. My shoulder is still hurting. Not as bad, but it's still pretty bad. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, everybody. Today's Tuesday, August 18th, 2026. Today would have been my aunt's birthday. I don't know how old she would have been, but she was exactly. Okay, so I have to. Ow, see, like right now, it. Okay, so today's craft day slash UFO day slash whatever day you want to make it. It's okay with me. So I'm going to be working on a craft, something simple as not to hurt my shoulder. Because I figured if I can do these, you know, easier things right now while I'm trying to heal, then I can come on. If I couldn't, then I would not be able to come on. And I don't want that.
Oh, mouse.
Okay, so let's go to my channel. Put on my glasses. And we have Sandra says we was outside pulling weeds. Lots of fun. I don't think so. Today is your stepdaughter's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your stepdaughter, Brenda. Happy birthday.
What's our countdown for your birthday?
1 week from today.
So it's next Tuesday.
Yes.
I have to
Okay,
get.
she's
I have to get me
33.
an ice cream cake to celebrate.
Well, thanks. You're not going to share?
Yeah, I'll share. Come here.
Ow.
I said I'm going to get one to celebrate your birthday.
I was telling Jen last night, I was saying, you know what, Jen? She goes, what? And I go, I wish we lived closer to Susan instead of clear across the United States, right?
Yeah.
7 days to Kathy's. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Okay, so I think if I go like this a little bit, it
When
might
I
help.
was at the doctor's office, um, you have to check in with your birth date and all that.
Mm-hmm.
The girl asks over in the next window, asked this lady, walked up to the counter, right up to the window, and says her birthday. I about fell out when she said that she was 5 years older than me, because she looked a lot older than me. You know what she did with her life, but didn't take good care of herself, that for sure. She was only 5 years older than me. Stop.
Yeah, some people they don't. You know, they this is what I can work on.
And that might be part of the reason why I didn't recognize Bobby's ex-wife, because what drinking can really age you, you know?
Yep, that's fact.
And yeah, she's big time. That's what Travis would tell me, that he's about had it with his mom calling him in the wee hours of the morning when he's got to get up and go to work to come pick her up at the bar. He's like, call a cab. I'm not coming to get you.
Well, you can't really blame him, you know.
Yeah, I know. He's got his own life to take care of. Stuff.
Exactly.
So just because I mean, bad enough she got to live with him, but he's on her personal taxi, he told her.
I agree. Sometimes okay, but not all the time.
Right.
Okay, Sandra says we all age differently, and then Cheryl says sometimes we have to endure a lot. I don't smoke or drink. I used to be a, I used to smoke. I used to smoke like about a pack a day.
I smoked like a chimney.
Okay, this is what I'm going to work on. I'm going to do some latch hook. I think that'll be easy because it's pretty much all my right hand, not my left. So,
That's that other spray bottle. I got one in the car.
this is my,
Looking all last night and everything for my paper scissors, could not find them anywhere. I was this close to getting me a new pair, and I was sitting here and they was underneath my magnifying light. Sorry, go ahead.
you never know. Hi, Nancy. Hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you. It's a
Okay.
pillow. Um, they already put the backing on. If it were me, I would have put red or you know, or green or something or blue Christmassy, but this is really soft. It has a zipper right here. So they already added that. I guess they wanted to get rid of the brown fabric, huh?
What is it, a cross stitch for you to make?
No, it's a latch hook.
Oh. Oh, so they already made everything. You just gotta put the
I just have to do the yarn.
rug part on there.
Mm-hmm. I just have to make it and then get the pillow and that's it. Hi, Sandra.
That's what I thought my hook was for. Is
Hi, Gladys.
is for
Okay. So I stopped.
down. I'm right here. Jeepers.
And where did I stop? Light blue. So I think I did 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So now the I or the 1 is the gray one, right? And they all have the number, which I think is really cool. On these, I've never seen this before. Like on this right here, it'll tell you number, it says number 38. And that's what number I need is number 38. Any latch hook I've ever done, I've never had this. I've always had to figure out, well, is that the color that they're talking about? Or, you know, ow, or is that the, you know, the color that I need? Or, so I like that, that it's, you know. So how are you doing, Nancy? I hope everything's going good for you.
You gonna go potty?
Mm.
I have no idea what you want.
She probably does after drinking.
No, she didn't get a drink when I put her over there. She just whined for me.
Oh, she didn't. She
Yeah.
missed you while you were gone. Okay, so I need
But you can get over it because I'm home.
a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 19, 20. 1,
Well, you
2,
do
3.
not need to be in my chair.
Okay,
You've got
then
your chair
go
right
back.
there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15. Well, this is 10. That makes it easy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 10.
I carry.
23. Okay, we got 23 of these. Let's go down here. Hi, Carrie. Welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Need to come over here, Moxie. You've got your own chair.
So let me count out 23 yarns. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Is that already colored on the punch rug part to help you know which ones take that color?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What I was saying earlier was, hold on, I just need 4 more. 1, 2, 3.
What I did.
Okay. What I like about this one is um all of them have the number on the package here. So see, I needed 38. 38's down here. It says I and then 38. And then there's your 38. So you can't get confused on whatever color it is you need, or it's because it's listed. It's numbered.
Believe me, I could get confused. So, well, there's a way.
Oh, Nancy says, okay, only anger. My RX has left $600 on my prescription. So, what? They want you to pay $600 for your prescription? Do you have that RX thing that you can use that takes your prescription way down? You know, they show on that commercial when the ladies are playing whatever it is they're playing. And she shows it to her friend.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's a lot. Yes.
Yeah, there's all kinds of prescription. There's one called something RX, and then there's a single care, something or the other, and then there's something good something.
Hi, Dorlin. Welcome. You should try it, Nancy. The RX, oh, well, let me think. RX something.
Just Google prescription insurance. Oh, there's
Right.
a free prescription insurance. Right.
And like you take it in there and you just, you put it up against the register there and it goes from 600 to about 20 by the time you're done.
Damn.
It's really a cool thing to have. Hello, Dorlin. How are you doing? I hope all's well. I have it, but I don't use it right now. You're welcome, Nancy. I mean, you have to have your medication.
Then I put her over here. She ain't paying me any mind.
Well, as long as she's not being loud and obnoxious, we're good to go.
Could you
Right?
hear her on here whining and
Yeah.
barking at me? Huh?
I didn't hear barking, but I heard whining.
No.
You're very welcome, Nancy. I hope it works out for you.
Yeah, there's several of them out there.
I only pay $5.10 for one of my medications. That's it. All my other ones, I don't pay anything. So,
Mm.
Moxie, what do you want? What's the matter? I know what it is. She missed you while you were gone.
Yeah, I wasn't gone that long. I did stop at the tool store and then the auto place. People were, I had to get oil for the tractor. And I was looking for this stuff to put on for my well when I changed the filter. And there was this guy in there and he asked me what I was using it for. And he said, "You have Vaseline?" And I said, "Yeah, because I keep it for the girls to help with their hair balls because they'll throw them up. They're constantly licking on their fur."
Yep, that's
And
Chase.
so I got a couple of those. Yeah, he ever throws up? Does he ever throw up a hairball?
All the time.
Just take a little scoop of Vaseline, put it on his paw, and because he will want it off, on the side of his paw, and that will help tremendously.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, do that like well, depend, sometimes like every couple of months. And Kelly needs a lot more than Ginger for some reason. I don't know why.
Dorlin says, my blood thinners cost a lot and my insurance doesn't cover it. Nothing covers it because it's genetic, I'm sorry, from my dad's side of the family. Sharon, hi. Guess what? Our new doggy, who hardly says anything ever, just sounded off from the back porch. So your blood thinners cost you a lot. Can you do the RX like we told Nancy?
It's funny, Sharon
I know.
or Cheryl.
How you doing, Sharon? Hope all's well.
Mm.
Neighbors just moved out last week. There was a big coyote in their backyard.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
Look.
You must live out in the country. A coyote in the yard. Knock it off. I put you over here so you'd stop making all that crazy noise. So stop. Drive me to drinking. That always sounded so silly. I hear people say that.
Why is that blue? I don't need that yet.
Let me see your hook that you use for that, please, County.
This came with it. Can you see
Well,
it?
can I see what it looks like now? Does it just look, does it got a hook and then it's got a piece of wire that'll close on it?
Yeah, this piece right here closes.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, I
You
had one.
stick it, you stick it in the square,
Mm-hmm.
pull it through, and then you wrap your yarn around here at the bottom, and then you pull it through, and this latches on and keeps the yarn, and you just pull it on through.
Yeah, I know how it works. I just wondering what it looked like. I have one of those somewhere around here. Oh, yours came with the,
Yeah, it came with this. I don't really like it. I have another. I have mine that I really love, but I think it's with my Simba one. I don't know exactly where it is right now.
did you ever, I know you bought a bunch of warbles, woobles, whatever those are called. Did you ever make any of them?
Not yet.
No.
Uh-uh. That's on my list. Woobles. Okay, let's see here. Nancy says, hi, Sharon. Gladys says, hi, Sharon. Sharon says, our other little doggy was up by our fence, right by the coyote. Coyote left when I went up there. Good, you scared it away. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Dorlyn, says Sandra. And Sharon says, if Odie hadn't yelled at me, Bonnie might have been a goner. Yeah, you have to be really careful.
Yeah, that's a good thing that the dog was
Mhm.
barking at it
Yeah,
and you out there.
being protective.
Yeah, because if they're small dogs, coyote could tear them up pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. Like nothing.
That scared me.
Now you see it, now you don't. The apartments I used to live in Costa Mesa there, they had a family of coyotes. And
Yeah,
they'd walk around our complex and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm big and bad. Oh, yeah. You know, because everybody was scared to death of them. But every now and then I'd hear cats screaming in the middle of the night and I knew they got it. For them to leave their animals out was stupid.
see what you want.
It's just really sad. That's, you know. Okay, so this is the last one.
Oh.
Um, Sharon says Odie hasn't said one word since we got him until this. I'm so proud of him.
Okay,
Good.
come on. Exactly what I thought. You have no idea what you're making that noise for.
All right, I did those 23. Now I need a B. A B is a 23. Let's see. I know it's blue.
Now, what's that going to be when you get it done?
This light blue here. It's this right here. Make sure it doesn't fall. Can you see it?
Let me tell what it is. Let me.
Okay, I'll show you. It's
Oh, a
like
scene, a snowy scene. Oh, yeah, that's going to be adorable. Very pretty. That's going to be a pillow.
uh-huh. I've
Nice,
done several pillows already. But this
nice.
one kind of reminds me of wintry Christmas and all that.
Hmm.
So I thought it was really cute.
Yeah, my Odie didn't bark either. And Sparky had to teach him how to bark. That was funny too. I don't know if the people just scared him, made him not want to bark, because I guess if he used to bark and they got tired of it and threatened his life or something. And Shaggy would bark. Not a lot, not like this one. I've never had a dog bark like this one.
My Alex loved to bark.
Yeah, it was a beagle, right?
Yep.
Yeah, beagles are known for that. Mm.
Okay. Now this is where it gets kind of tricky. I don't have all that I need right now, so I have to go one at a time. I like it when there's a lot of the same one because then you can get it done really quick.
I think Moxie thought there was something over there, and then she
Okay.
went over there, and I guess
H
well, she
is
thought it was. So,
37.
so irritating.
The only ones that aren't marked are the whites. They don't need to be marked.
It's new.
$37.
Is that got little short, like 3-inch pieces of yarn or 2-inch?
Yeah, they're about this size.
Huh?
It's that size.
Can't remember what the one was
And
with you.
they come in these little things here.
And these little round things.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay,
Bonnie
I'm looking
Clark,
for.
she can go into that Chihuahua scream. It's a point that's supersonic. Yep. There's a Moxie. She can make some funny noises when she get going. And one sounds like remember Star Wars Chewbacca? One sounds like him.
Chewbacca. What is this one? This one.
Hey.
That's 11. I'm looking for 38.
What?
38. Here we go. 38.
Do you want this? Over here.
I need 2 of them, right?
There you go.
I did a 3-foot by 3-foot Noah's Ark of this for my daughter's son when he was born. He still has it. Okay. Dorlin says, we tried everything. I cannot do warfarin anymore, so doctors put me on new meds. They should do the I'm on warfarin.
Callie was so funny this morning. She was sitting up here wanting to play while I was eating my breakfast. I was giving her the little leaders and enders I use, putting one up there. She'd knock it on the floor.
See, Sharon says Bonnie barks. She can go into that Chihuahua scream. Hits a point that's a supersonic. Kathy, your hair looks nice. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you, thank you. Dorlin, I don't take warfarin anymore. Since I was hospitalized, I'm on a new medication.
Oh gosh, little girl. Yeah.
They
With
should.
the orphan, did you have to go in and get tested in between? I know at Sparky's cardiologist, they had a lot of people on certain days would come in for their tests for that. I think it was orphan. Oh. Are you ready to go get in your bed or what? No, what made your bottle outside the bottle out?
Sharon says, sorry, Dorlin, I interrupted you. What's happening? Her medication is going to cost her $600 now a month, and we're trying to figure out a way to help her get it lower.
Yeah, if I was you, I would ask your doctor, because what I did, one of my medications was like $100 some, and I don't know if my insurance wouldn't pay it or what. So I asked her to put me back on another medication, and she did. And that one I could afford. It was free. I can
What
afford.
was the reason for them taking you off of warfarin? That, man, I gotta cut this one. What was the reason for that? Did they have a reason, or they just took you off?
They were pretty big for me.
Okay, the I is 38. Okay.
Crazy, you didn't see. I need to move, and I did. Here, that one more to go.
I don't like that. This is way too long. Okay.
I'm tired. I've been up since 4:30 in the morning this morning.
Geez, I would be tired too.
Got up and I couldn't go back to sleep, so. I know I had to get up
Oh, I needed 37, not a 38.
to doctors. And I don't get my surgery till next month. I don't know what she said, you know, I don't
37.
April last night. To go in my chart, maybe. I didn't.
That 37, is that weight? Oh no, A is. Yeah, I think that it's the weight. Because A is 11 and that one's marked. Okay. This is falling off of here. Okay, Sharon says, what is the med's name? Cheryl, my mom took warfarin also for some years, but you can't take it forever. Your doctor will change it. Something about your body either builds a resistance or something like that. Yeah, that's what my doctor said. That was going to happen. You know, she didn't know when, but that it was going to happen. And but for now, I'm okay. Okay, one.
How feeling it.
Two. Okay, Cheryl says mom had to have her blood checked monthly for the vitamin K level when she was on warfarin. And Dorlin, Susan, every 3 weeks, however, now I don't have to with my new meds. Kathy causes internal bleeding because I was on it for 10 years. I've been on it for a while, so maybe my doctor will be taking me off here pretty soon. Now for these two.
Oh, wow. Well, then, good thing you got off of it caused internal bleeding.
Yep.
Now you're talking about warfarin. I don't even know. Is that a blood thinner or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the blood thinner.
Sparky took so many medications. He knew what they were all for. He'd have to remind me. I need to take those all out of their bottles and put them all in one and take them to the pharmacy and have them. They dispose of them somehow. For nothing, you know, just take them in there.
Right. Right.
So I got a bunch
Okay.
of medicines.
This was working good.
Some he took in the morning.
Yes,
some-
Charlene, that's it. All my friends on it do or no refills. Okay. One, two. I only have one refill this month. And it's already there waiting for Dave to pick it up. It's my pain meds.
Does your doctor call them in every month? And do you just get them once a month? The pain meds?
He sends a prescription to them once a month. Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy. You don't have to go to the doctor. I go to the doctor every month.
No.
All my friends
Okay.
on it do or
And then the B, which is 23. This one here.
does Andrew want to know if you get monthly blood checks?
No. Nope, it's once every 6 months now. Um, Dorlin, the good thing about my new medication is I don't have to watch what I eat. And Cheryl, I'm extremely blessed. I'm not on any prescription meds. Oh, that's awesome, Cheryl. Sandra, my friends on pain meds have to go monthly to get them refilled also. And Cheryl said, that's great, Dorlin. Yes. I guess it just depends on the doctor, huh? I don't know.
No, it's state law here. We had this one doctor everybody was going to. I could figure out what all those people were there for. It was like a long line around this building. And next thing you know, he was in jail. Because he would get Medicare, Medicaid, people like that, and abusing the system.
When you got caught, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. A friend of mine would go there. I took her there a few times. I was like, why are these people in here like that? She said that's what they do. You just come whenever and he'll see you. You go in there, sign in and stuff, and then he'll give you well, I guess back then they give you a paper prescription to take into the doctor. Now they do them on the computer.
Right.
But yeah, he was what they call him pill mill or something like that. He'd get a kickback on it. But he don't know more. He's got his own private suite at the big
At
house.
the county jail.
You know, it's unbelievable the things people do to it's like, don't they have any morals or what?
Okay, Sharon says I have to figure out Medicare now. It's time. And Cheryl, state law on warfarin, and if you don't, doctor doesn't do it, you're in trouble. And Dorlin, I have to see a hemoglobin specialist now every 3 months. What is that, Dorlin?
It's a blood doctor.
Oh.
Hemoglobin has something to do with your blood. Cheryl, I know one thing, you have to sign up 3 months before your birthday. Before you're gonna turn, was it 65? For Medicare.
Yeah, I remember going through all that. What a hassle.
Mine wasn't bad. I just made an appointment. I went up there, made an appointment, and because trying to call some of these offices on the phone is pain in the butt. It's it's more convenient for me just to go in and ask them to make an appointment. They have a little kiosk there, little computer that you sign in on.
Uh,
But yeah, you gotta do it 3 months for your birthday. I had to remind my sister. Cause she's a
uh,
old. Okay.
Cheryl says, in the long run, you'll hurt your own health. And Cheryl says, you mean Sharon.
Yeah.
She means Sharon. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of these today. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I'm 69, so it's already done. Okay.
Yeah. Glad it's all done.
Do you still have baseball on right now, Kathy?
Yes,
Yeah.
until the end of October. Then then it'll be over for the year. After the World Series.
Right.
Okay, then we have F5.
Was Charles Barkley, was he a baseball player?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. I've never heard of him.
Charles Barkley? You never heard of him?
Who was he?
It's an athlete. So how old are you going to be next Tuesday?
I will be 68.
It's just getting ready to say 68. 2 years
Yeah.
older than me. Almost.
68.
Yeah, my birthday's in March. Yours is in September, right?
Right.
Or
Cheryl
August.
can't keep track of everybody I know.
Oh, yours is in August,
Yes.
right?
Sharon says yes. August. In a
You
week from
said
now.
yeah when I asked you about September.
Sharon says, yeah, I'm getting buried under mail from people who want me to pick their insurance plans. Lots of money to be made from old people's problems, apparently. And Cheryl, I can't keep track. Same here. That Charles guy you were talking about is basketball.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Janice. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, I
It's so
knew it.
good to see you. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I see him in commercials for the credit card. Is that? I had it years ago. Till the interest rate went sky high, and Sparky and I paid him off and chucked him up. I don't pay an interest rate on mine because I pay it off before the bills due. Oh, and my electric bill was almost late. When I opened my computer, it had I guess was looking at my email last, and it was on there. Today it had to be paid. That would have been the first time in 20 some years since
Oh,
we've
you
been
can do
down
it by
here.
phone or by
No, I put it on the
computer.
computer. Yeah, I did it on the computer.
I do mine by phone. It's just a lot easier that way. for me.
Ooh, how did I do that?
That's just me.
Yeah, I don't think any of the places here will take it over the phone because, take a credit card payment. You pay with the card.
Uh-huh. Really? I pay a lot of my bills that way. It's quick. I'm done in 5 minutes, and that's it. For all of them.
I figured that way I can earn points on it to get money back. Paying it with my credit card. I wish I could do my house payment with the credit card. That would be a lot of points. $1,100 and something every month.
I don't own a credit card, so.
Yeah, we didn't have any for quite a while, and then we decided to get them through our bank, and we had one just in Sparky's name. Hey. No idea what you're barking at. Probably Callie. Callie's figured out she don't have to be afraid of her. She's been walking around. Moxie starts barking. She just ignores her. Keeps going where she's going. That's the busiest cat I've ever seen. Makes her rounds at night. Get up on her little stoop. Take a little cat nap. Get up, make her rounds again. See? Squirt, squirt. She say, you ain't gonna squirt me, woman.
Get away from there. Okay, let's try it again.
I must have been tired last night. I went right to sleep too. Then I have my alarm set for 4:30 to take my morning medicine, and I woke up and
I don't
I
think.
got back to sleep. But I was playing this game. So I checked them first. Where's the heart?
It doesn't look right. Let's see.
I think this is a cat. Oops. Need to do that. Ah, darn it. So how'd you make it with your grandchildren? Are you exhausted now, Sandra?
One row's done.
Hmm?
Okay, let's see. Sharon says, "Oh, happy birthday, Kathy." That's next Tuesday, Sharon. But thank you. Thank you. And Sandra said, "Hello, Janice." And then Janice says, "Hello, everyone. I'm lurking." And Sandra, I don't call what I do lurking. It is following a little one. Cheryl, I pay my rent with a check and utilities are included in that. I have one bill that is set up auto debit and final payment is in September. Then I am debt free. Yay. All right. Cheryl, I don't have any credit cards either. And Sharon, live today, Sandra? Yeah, I got rid of my credit cards. My husband and I, my ex, we kind of had to file bankruptcy, and so after that, I said no more credit cards.
Well, I have a credit card because in order to rent a car or do anything like that, you need a credit card,
I've never had to do that. That's good to
which
know.
which I didn't know. I told him that was dumb because my bank card can be used as a Visa. And they was like,
Mhm.
nope, we need a credit card.
It
So,
can be used as a Visa credit if you want it to be,
well, if you
or
rent,
debit,
take it.
or debit.
Right. They wouldn't, they said, nope, not the same thing, which they're not, but
Well, I hate to say this, but you use it and it's coming right from your bank.
right. I know. That's what I told them. At least this way, you're definitely going to get the money,
Right.
but whatever. So, because if
Fair
we
loss, right?
out of
Where's
town,
the yarn?
far away or whatever, we'd rent a car. One time I had to because my car hood come up, busted my windshield out. That was scary.
I'll bet.
Driving along, then all of a sudden, though, it's all black, couldn't see anything. I,
Okay, B,
hood blew up,
23.
and my insurance wouldn't cover because I still had my insurance on my car. They wouldn't cover. They would cover everything except the latch, which it was like I don't know how much. I don't remember how much it was. So like $100 or something. Well, then, like 2, 3 months later, they get a recall on that latch.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, but I know mine wasn't from the latch. Um, somebody had picked the hood up to check the oil and stuff before I left because I was going to Jersey for a fiber festival, and he didn't close it tight enough. Sure enough, popped right up. I was about a quarter of a mile. I just put it in reverse and
What a dumbass.
reversed back home because I couldn't see where I was going unless I looked at tiny little slit at the bottom, where I could see through because it just like spider webbed all over. That was awful. So then our
I
dealer,
had
they kind of got my car and took it in. Had it for about 2 weeks.
wow.
Yeah, I got in my car
Okay,
this morning.
let's see here. Sharon says I got practically stranded in Twin Cities one time. Brought cash for the trip and no motels would take it. Cheryl,
Well,
my goal is to have no debt whenever I pass away so that I don't leave anything that my kids have to take care of. That's cool. That's
that's
very
my
nice of
goal
you.
too.
And Dorlin switching rooms. Okay, Dorlin. And Sharon, only credit card, and I paid mine and stopped using them. Hi, Heidi. It's good to see you. How you been?
Yeah, I
Welcome.
just use mine throughout the month to buy groceries and like pay my electric bill, stuff like that. And then at the end of the month before well, I think mine's due at like the 6th of the month or something. Then I'll go on the internet, pay it, and it's all good. So I use it kind of like a bank card.
All right, what's happening here?
Yeah. Charge it up too much. I would keep a running tally of it. So it doesn't get way up there.
Yeah, it's like if I order too much or whatever, the bank will call me and say, "Hey, did you order this?" You know, something that's out of character for us. I need a scissors.
Check that one. Settled there, little one. Mhm.
Um, where I leave off.
Came over.
Kathy, Cheryl, hi Heidi, Sharon, very thoughtful of you, Cheryl. Yes, Heidi, Kathy, what are you making? I'm doing a latch hook pillow. It's this right here. Now,
Now, is that gonna be part
I'm
of
going
your
to.
Christmas decorations?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah,
Put it away with your Christmas stuff?
I have some more Christmas pillows that I've done, so I think this will be part of it. Okay, then I need two. Okay, then Sandra says, and we reap the monies that they want to give us for doing that. And Sharon, not letting it carry over. Good job, Susan and Sandra. Sharon, for me, no carry over either.
Yeah, I just use it for, credit, building up your credit. Also, I just thought that was, yeah, I've been trying to talk Sparky into it for quite a while. Kept saying, nope, 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 nope. And for some reason, we was in the bank to do something and she asked us if we wanted to sign up for a credit card. And before he could say anything, I said, yes, please.
Uh,
He just looked at me. And did it anyway.
I had my friends call and ask to borrow some money, and there were a couple of them that I did give them money. But then my other Wendy, another friend, she needed her car fixed, and she asked me. I think it was about a week ago, and she asked me if she could, you know, borrow 2,000. Well, she's not good at keeping a job, so I told her no. And then I talked to her,
To get mad at you.
and she said it's okay. And I talked to her Sunday, and I said, "Have you found anybody to help you yet?" And she said, "No." And I go, "Gosh, I'm really sorry." But it's hard to, I've known her for 30 years, but I also know that she doesn't have it.
That's a good way to look to ruin a friendship, borrowing money.
Mm-hmm.
If they borrow it and then they're not gonna pay it, they don't pay it back. That
Yep.
could cause issues in the friendship.
Could cause a big fight,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah,
okay because I didn't give it to her.
my thing is um if you're gonna loan money to somebody, you only do it if you can afford it, because there's always that chance that they're not gonna pay you back. That's what I
Yep.
used to help Bobby about, if his kids would want to borrow money and stuff. And I told him, I said, only do it if you think that we can afford it. That was when he took the took care of the banking, because we'd go back and forth who would do that. And I told him, I said, if we could afford it. He's like, don't cut us short doing it, because chances are real good, especially his kids, that we would never see the money again. And that's what would happen.
But $2,000, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't care what you say. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I didn't hear who said how much.
Yeah, I don't know. I just told her no because she's not very dependable and all that. Sandra
Yeah,
says,
they run a friendship.
I know it's better, easier to say no. Sandra says, I've been doing it for over 10 years, helps pay the plumber, so not as much out of my accounts. There you go. Sharon says, sounds smart, Sandra. And then she says, money in a friendship can change everything. Same goes with family wanting to borrow money. I don't do it.
No. Yeah, that's why I say if you give, especially a family member, they want money and you're gonna help them out, don't go thinking that they're gonna pay it back just because they're a brother or sister or whatever.
Right.
I
That's
only asked my
absolutely
mom
right.
one time if I could borrow $20 when I was away at college. I didn't have money to do my laundry. And she said no, and I never asked her again for another red cent.
I never borrowed from family. I never borrowed from friends. I never borrowed,
You know,
period.
that's a little bit different, children, a parent and a child.
It's,
If I ever kept track of how much money my sons borrowed from me, it'd be thousands. He's like, I'll pay you back, Mom. I said, no, you won't.
the two friends that did borrow money from me, Michelle, she right before Jen was born, like about a month before she was born, she went out and got everything needed for Jen. Everything. The crib, the stroller, the changing table, the diapers, the clothes, the bottles, the this, the that. I mean everything. She paid, I think it was $3,000 for all of it on her JC Penney card. And I said, okay, well, when I get back to work, I'll pay you back. And she said no. And so I didn't. And then she wanted to borrow 1,000, so I gave it to her. And then my other friend Donna, she has been going through a rough time, and somebody broke her windshield in the back of her truck and other things and stuff. So she wanted to borrow 1,000 too, and I gave that to her. They don't have to pay it back. And then the 500 I gave to my granddaughter for her graduation, and the 5,000 I gave to my ex for his part of the house for when we lived there. So I really didn't have it. I wasn't kidding. Okay. Cheryl says, I never asked my mom or dad for money to help when I went through divorce. I stand on my own 2 feet. And Sharon, I read one time that you should never lend money unless you can afford to lose it. Basically, only if you can just give it. No exceptions or returns. There you go. But
Yeah, I say that's how I've always done it. If somebody wanted to borrow money, I'd do it if I could afford it. And it was no big deal because there's always a chance you're not getting it back. Big chance.
yep. And live and learn.
So Sparky and I, every time we wanted to make a big purchase, we would save money. So I don't know why he got that tractor. Now that I did we did make payments on, but I was making like we had like a 5 or 6 year, and I got it paid off in a year. Because I was double and triple in the payments. And Sparky was like, that just because you paid extra on that payment, you still got paid next month. I said, I know. I have full intentions of paying every month. A lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah, our car's coming up again, the insurance. I pay it every 6 months. I pay 6 months. And then April and September, I believe. Okay, now that I got done with these itty bitty ones in here, a B, which is a 23, and then 23.
Yeah, I'm one. I don't even like to go to the neighbor and borrow a cup of sugar, I was so embarrassed when I was a kid. My mom used to always do that, send us over to the neighbors to borrow milk, sugar, whatever, flour. It's like I ain't never doing that as an adult, and I haven't.
Thank you, Gladys. Gladys says thumbs up, please. And then two of the other ones, right? Let's see. 26. This one. Okay.
Think about that all the time. I don't even know why my parents had so many kids.
To send you all next door to borrow stuff.
No, I'm saying why did my mom and dad have 5 kids? Because they could barely afford us.
And it was 5 girls, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I do have 2 brothers and a sister that I knew them when I was younger, but not after my real father passed on. I didn't. Well, 2 of my younger sisters are half sisters also.
Sandra, I borrowed a quarter of brown sugar once and got a quarter of molasses, so I tried it and never again. Wow.
Do what?
She wanted a quarter of brown sugar and she got a quarter of molasses instead.
And never again. They're not even in the same ballpark.
I
Yeah,
know.
I don't care for molasses.
I can't say I've never had it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Moxie heard thunder when she was doing that whining.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's how I knew. I hurried up and jumped up when Moxie started barking yesterday, and I jumped up, put my foot pedal up on my recliner because it's electric, and our electric didn't go off, but there's always that chance. But yeah, it poured for about 15-20 minutes, then it was done. But I was prepared just in case. Especially now that I don't have the sofa. Be a pain in the butt, go set the bed up and everything, sleep in there. I'm hoping Travis wants to come down again because I want him to take that box spring and mattress. Him and TJ take them out to the room.
Sandra, the taste is not the same, as she answered you.
No,
And then Sharon says, isn't brown sugar made from molasses? And Sandra, they say it is a substitute for brown sugar after you mix the two together.
yeah, they don't taste anything at all alike.
Like I said, I've never had it. So I don't know.
I could move that up.
Okay, now. Then we need to do two.
I need a grocery list
It's not right.
Thursday after I get done with the doctor. Go do groceries. I was gonna go today and then I was like, nah. Wait till Thursday.
CCC's is 26, right? It's 36.
I didn't make up my list yet.
26.
Oops.
It's right here.
Work.
Oh, where's 26? I don't have it out yet.
Ah, darn it.
Two, one, two, one, two. One, two. Sandra, I just look, boy, I mixed it wrong. 1 cup white sugar to 1 tablespoon molasses. 1 cup white sugar, not brown. One, two. Okay, 1B, which is 23. I think that there's only 9 colors in this whole thing. Which is very nice. Oops.
Oh,
Sandra, I can tell you the kids hated the chocolate chip cookies. They didn't need it, huh? I made chocolate chip cookies one time. We ran out of the vanilla. They were horrible. I mean, horrible. Do not ever, ugh, they were gross. I couldn't eat them. Jen ate them. Couldn't do it. Sharon's laughing. Okay, 3 of these. No, not these. Yeah, these 37. I thought, well, there's not that much vanilla that goes into chocolate chip cookies. It won't be that noticeable. I was wrong. I was so wrong. They were so gross. So, make sure from then on, I made sure that we had vanilla. No chip, no chocolate chip cookies without it, right? Okay, one. Also love Chips Ahoy chocolate chip. They are very delicious. What happened here?
Somebody trying to scam me out of money. Done this so many times. I keep calling Delmarva Power. I don't have Delmarva Power.
Sandra, when I think I am baking, I buy the complete mixes and eggs. Yep, that's what I did from then on. That way I knew that, you know.
I always make my cakes and stuff with flour, sugar, all the things. Bake it powder. Not much for the boxes.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18 of these.
I saw this video, this YouTube lady talking about the all-purpose flour and stuff, talking about all this stuff that's in them. She had, I think, 9 different brands. And I was like, I need to read the packages better. Find out what's in the flour. I want just flour when I buy flour.
Sharon says, hubby used to make one oatmeal and cranberry cookies. So good. Sandra, mix up the dough roll into balls and freeze and bake as needed. There you go. And Sharon, when I get off keto, I'll ask him for more.
And to make me some cookies. I haven't had cookies so long. Months.
Yeah, Jen bought the stuff to make the chocolate chip, but she hasn't done it yet.
Oops. Cookies are pretty easy to make.
Yeah.
No, it says. Oh, no, it's not raining yet.
My issue is I have problems with cakes. They don't turn out the way I want them to. Oops. Katie, y'all hit the thumbs up, like button, please. Oh, Katie, hi. How are you? It's so good to see you. How you doing? We'd be talking about cookies. And I have to say, too, that my favorite cookie is chocolate chip. Chocolate chip's the best.
Gonna get sat on.
I'm not sure that
Chair. Choose your own chair. Now you want to sit in mine anyway.
I knew that was going to happen.
It was okay for a little while, and then every once in a while she's afraid to be more than half an inch from me.
Yep.
I'm gonna run away and leave her or something.
Like you did this morning. She thinks you took off and left her this morning. So
She always does that when I have to go to the doctor's one.
hello, Ingrid sews it all. Hi, Kathy and Susan. You are making me hungry with your cookie talk. Hello, hello, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before, have I? But welcome, welcome. Sharon says, me too, Kathy, but I can't stop when I have them. I know, me too. I'm the same way. And two, the sugar cookies at Christmas with the frosting on it and stuff. Whoa. Welcome back, Dora Lynn.
I like sugar cookies without the frosting and stuff. I like them just
Oh, no. With the
what
frosting
do
and the
you
candy.
what do you sew, Ingrid? Are you a quilter?
Sharon, Susan, she doesn't have a tummy ache, does she? And Dora Lynn's back, you guys.
Oh, Moxie? I don't think so.
Welcome back.
You got a bellyache? Huh? Give me the side eye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To that same old place. Ingrid says, yes, she quilts.
Probably a much better quilter than me.
And Gladys says, time to wake up, Jen. Thank you, Gladys.
Yeah.
Jen, time to get up. Rise and shine. 11:20. Waketh. The hour groweth late.
I was getting ready to know it's only 2:18, but yeah.
Pineapple cookies are good.
Oops.
Yes. I've never had pineapple cookies.
Pineapple cookies?
Yeah. That's what Sandra says. Pineapple cookies are good.
Never heard of them.
Heard of them, but I've never had them.
I bought the stuff to make that pineapple cake, but then I never did it yet.
Pineapple upside down cake?
So angel food cake mix and
Oh, yeah.
a can of pineapples.
My mom used to make that a lot.
You know, I was thinking about that, making me some mini cupcakes and using the frosting. Took a class for took a cake decorating class because I wanted the recipe for the for the frosting. You know, like for wedding cakes and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
the frosting they do. I could make pretty good roses too. They're kind of pretty. Berkey's like, you took a class just so you could get the recipe? And I said, yeah.
Yeah, it was only one class.
No, it was several.
Several.
Then we had to bring in the um the
Ow.
the round layer cakes, and I bought a Wilton's recipe where you could make a checkerboard, and I had 3 pans to it. I made me a really cool birthday cake for myself that year. It was white frosting and flowers and everything, and the happy birthday was in purple.
Ooh. Party. Okay. Heidi says, M&M's sound good, Sandra. And she says, I used to bake a lot when my daughter was little. And then Ingrid says, I have watched my name on here with Ingrid Bowers a while ago, but I changed my last name back to my maiden name after being divorced 20 years. LOL. That's when I changed YouTube to Ingrid Soats It All. I like that, Ingrid Soats It All. And Dorlyn, I will be listening. I have to vacuum up dog's hair and it's gathering in my socks. Okay.
Oops.
13.
Getting up and down.
It's getting there. 14. 4 more.
Okay, I'm gonna sit in this chair over here, okay? Now, wait a minute. Doing, Mom, I don't like that. Have to vacuum again. There your chicken crumbs on the floor. There we go.
Have you had any more ants lately? Have you had any more ants lately?
Just the other day. Yeah, I had this really good spray that works. Spray it around and kill them. Yeah, I live on an ant hill. That's what Delaware is, a big old ant hill. It's all sand.
Right.
That's in my way.
Sandra says, well, welcome, Ingrid. And Ingrid, I'm making a dress for Project Dress a Girl. Really testing my brain. I haven't I haven't sewn clothes in a long time.
You need to
Heidi,
find,
I've got to go, sweetie. Have a great day, my USA friends. You too, Heidi. Thanks so much for coming.
hi,
You
Heidi.
You okay? Ingrid.
I need to
Ingrid.
find my Dress a Girl pattern I had. I have a bunch of those labels. Need to make them then, send them in. I bought the pattern. I don't know. I go through my stuff and find one.
Ingrid says, thank you, Sandra. And Gladys says, bye, Heidi. And Sandra says, I just made a dress from there for Dee on my channel. and by Heidi.
I recently made this dress. Dress here. No, it's not for you, Moxie. And here's the back. It's funny how the back is more decorated than the front. And that's why my slip was showing through here. This was something else. Make, and then I couldn't wear it.
Why?
Oh, and I just made me this too. Oh, my orphan blocks. A jacket. I'm gonna enjoy this thing. Let's get cold out. Uh-oh.
Oh, pretty Susan, says Ingrid. And Cheryl, heading off for Bible study. Catch your replay, Sandra. Blessings to everyone. You too, Cheryl. Have a great day. Thanks for coming by. Have fun in your Bible study.
Gotta wash it up, get it ready for the summer. I knew what was wrong with these darn wheels. Work.
Sharon says, very pretty dress, Susan, and I love the jacket. And Gladys says goodbye to Cheryl. All right, so where am I at here?
This is the pattern I use. But I put my pockets, I did my pockets different. I just sewed them on as patch pockets.
23.
So weird that this chair doesn't roll. That one's got no 5. This one's got 6. I don't know. Drive me crazy.
Okay, 2 of these. Ingrid, love the jacket. I want to make a quilted jacket too.
Yeah, that was my sample one to see if I could do it. And I just sewed up all my orphan blocks because on Kathy's channel we used to do a block on every Thursday, and you would teach it. And there was 4 of us that would do it. Usually 3 would only show up 99% of the time. But I had all those blocks. Wasn't doing nothing. I even made a quilt out of some of them for a friend of mine. And I had those extra blocks. I just sewed them together and cut them in. They didn't match or nothing, but might as well use them.
Yep.
And then the next one I'm gonna do okay, quilt top and then cut it out. What? Saucy one. What do you want?
Does she have to go potty?
Now I just took her out before we come on here. You're funny that on. Oops. Right, come back over.
Okay, 3.
I could go check on my other serger. I don't know what I did with my white thread to put on my cover stitch. So I can make one of my other dresses that I made.
Sharon says, Ingrid, do you want to post your channel link? Okay, so 2 B's, 1 H. First these. These yarns want to stick together, but that's
The Ingrid shows it all that I see. She got 2 subscribers.
But is that the correct one?
Ingrid shows it all.
No.
What the heck did I do here?
I looked, Ingrid doesn't have one, says Sandra. Yeah, Ingrid says she doesn't have one.
Yeah, that's why I went over there to check. Somebody was asking to put it up there. It's just one here. I don't know where the channel went
And
to.
that's okay, you don't have to have one. One, two, three. Okay, one, two.
It doesn't. It's only showing you on YouTube. I don't know why. Must have kicked me off. Can you hear me, Kathy? Oh, there
I can
I am.
hear I can hear you.
I don't know why. I was kicked off of here.
That's weird. Another bee over here.
Oh, I'm back now. Yeah, that was weird. What happened? Kicked off of here. You kicked me out, Kathy?
I would never, ever kick you out. That's probably the YouTube or Zoom messing up. One or the other.
No, no.
Yeah, another bee. H1. Oh, I was way back over here. Okay, I thought I was. I was right.
Ready to come back?
Now I gotta put it back.
Back over or now?
Okay, there's um okay, Susan, I hear you know Zoom, says Gladys, and then Sharon says, oh sorry, I misunderstood. Sharon, you just meant your YouTube name, and Katie's smiling, and Sharon, hey, you guys switched. And Gladys says, welcome back, Susan. And there is Gladys's channel. For those of you who are not subscribed, please go over and subscribe to Gladys and I. She does, she makes the most beautiful quilts. I mean, I really love Gladys's quilts, and I love being on her channel with her also. It's a lot of fun. Okay, and Katie, thank you, Sandra. And Sandra, there's Sandra, put up Sandra's Kind of struck me funny. I don't know why. Sandra is a really, really good teacher. You know, if you don't understand something, go to Sandra. She knows all of it, most 99.9%. She's a really, really, really good teacher. Okay. Cool, 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 baby. There you go. Make it even with the other one. Okay, then I have 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, okay. Howdy, lunch break. Well, hello, Mona. How are you? It's so good to see you. There is Susan's channel, and Sharon says, "Hey, Rip." Her name is Mona. Hello, Mona. And Mona says, "Hi, SK." And hello, Mona, too. Okay, what about Nana Mona? You guys don't ever count her as a Mona. And she is.
But she hadn't been on in like forever.
No, but she's still around.
I haven't seen her anywhere.
She's gonna try to come on our thing Saturday. She's been camping.
Quite a while either. Busy doing something.
Yep. She's been camping for about 3 weeks now.
She's camping?
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about Nana Mona.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Think that
Making
we
sure we're on the
camping.
right Mona.
My age, I need comfort. Camping, I think of a tent. That's how I used to camp when my son was younger. Anna and I would take the boys camping. And one time we let the guys come and they got drunk and was being idiots. So we excluded them after that.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Thank goodness we had the boys in
That's what they
bed by the
get.
time they were doing that. Shenanigans. Jeff used to do stupid stuff and thought he was funny.
Okay, my back is not gonna let me do it on the back of my arm. Okay, let's see. Mona says hi to Gladys, and then Ingrid says, "My daughter just called. It was nice chatting with you all." Nice chatting with you too. I'm so happy that you decided to stop by. Did you give me a thumbs up? I'm shy, says Mona. And Sandra, it takes longer on the phone and having a little one to follow. And Sandra says, bye, Ingrid. And Mona, hi. Thank you, Sandra. Oh, my bad. Other Mona. Katie, hi, Mona. Sharon? Yeah, Sandra, I should have known you were in on it. And she says, camping in New Mexico is this heat? Hmm. Mona says, hi, Katie. And she says, it's like the heat index 103 right now in Central Texas. Yeah, Gladys lives in Texas. Okay, so I got all this done. I got quite a bit done. So let's fold it back up. I try to do it like this so that my project stays in there. Clean up my mess. Mess? What mess? This.
You get a lot done?
Yeah. Those are long rows.
Well, did you get a lot done?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, except, well, I thought that that was pretty quick to do, right? That's latch hook, right? And then there's
Yeah.
a punch rug. That's the other one I was trying to think of earlier.
I haven't really done that one yet. I have a couple of small projects of that to do, but I haven't done it yet. Put these back in here. Like this is supposed to go. Needle project. Now, if I can close it, it'll be a miracle. Close it and latch it. Pretty soon I won't be able to do this. There we go. Closed, all in there. Looking good. And goes back over here.
Yeah, that's something you could do in when you're sitting in the living room.
Yeah. I got a what do you call it? Oh, magnifying light over here that I can, do things with. The cross stitching stuff. Um, okay, and then Sharon says Texas. And she says, I'm in Arizona. I don't go outside unless I have to. And Mona, yes, I'm Texas. And Sharon, okay. And Mona, oh man, Arizona is another kind of heat. All are. Sandra, punch rug, etc. One wrong pole, all gone. And Sharon, camping in Texas in this heat. And Mona, tons of people do camp in the summer, all early water for sure. Um, all around. We used to go camping in Utah up at a place called Fish Lake. And it's in between Provo and Provo and I used to know. Oh, I don't remember. 8,600 feet up the mountain. And we used to go in an RV. But we would be there for 3 weeks. We lived in Anaheim. It took us 12 hours to get from Anaheim, California to the Fish Lake. And then we'd park the RV and just drive. We brought our car. We didn't drive the RV places because once you hook it up to the water and all that, you kind of want to keep it like that. And we'd go hiking in the woods and here, and I'd take my dogs and we'd go have a good time. I missed that. One day we were out on the water fishing, and in 1 hour it rained, the wind came up, the sun came out, it snowed, all that in 1 hour. Maybe at a water, maybe. And then Mona says, "Yeah, buddy, mega slam, big here, LOL." So I haven't been camping, gosh, since I was in my 20s. Since 20s. Okay, Sandra says, "I camp in the trees with bears, cougars, no electricity or running water, and outhouses. Fun." You go to the creek, huh? I would imagine that that would be very cold, going in the creeks. Just guessing here, making a guesstimate. See, with my mom, it was first class or no class. Like the train, we took a train from Chino to here to Washington, to Seattle, and we had a room because we're on the train for 36 hours. So we got a room that had 2 beds and a table. So, or 3 beds, I'm sorry, 3 beds and a table. There's 1 bed here and then one under it and then one on the other side. And that was fun because we could go up to the observation deck up on top and see all the stuff, eat in the cabin or eat out of the cabin in the dining room, and just just stuff that I never did before. I'd like to do that again. That was a lot of fun. Okay. Mona says has to be near water, Sandra, and that's true camping. And Sandra, there is a creek running by us. So I'd like to do that again. I'd like to rent a room at the Disneyland Grand Hotel and go to Disneyland. And I miss it in Knott's Berry Farm. We lived about 15 minutes from Knott's Berry Farm, and I never took my daughter. And I don't know why I never took her.
Busch Gardens is fun too.
I've never been to Busch Gardens. But Jen wants to go to Harry Potter and Legoland. Okay, Sandra, I'll be there soon. Sharon says, "I lived in a pop-up trailer for a while, 2 kids, bad husband, ruined camping for me." And then Sandra said, "Goodbye, all." They weren't good, or what? Sandra, sorry to hear. Yeah. And then she says, "Bye." That's Mona. Hey. Um, yeah. There's 3 of us on here that are up here in Washington. Me, I'm in Western. Susan, you're out in Central, and Sandra's in the, I guess you'd say, the East. She's out there in the middle of no man's land. Or what she calls small town USA. So,
Down where I live, we got 2 gas stations. The restaurant closed down. We got a little deli, a Subway that's in the gas station, and a post office. Oh, and there's a bar in town.
where's the grocery store and the bank?
Oh, no grocery store. I gotta go to Dover and go to the grocery store.
Oh.
Like I said, I live in a little small town.
I'd like to live in a town. I think it'd be a lot of fun, but I live in a city.
Yeah, we got $2 Generals. That's crazy. I can believe, why would you put them so close together? That seems like a waste of money to me.
Oh, Sandra heard me. She goes, yes, small town USA. And Mona, I'm in the middle of Texas, aka the sun. You get a lot of rain there in the winter? Or just a lot of sun? Because in Arizona, parts of Arizona, believe it or not, it snows.
Oh.
It's not all just hot, hot. Um, Sharon says, creeks, etc., out here tend to flash flood, very dangerous. And Mona says, nope, 5 year drought. Ooh, that's not good. In California, they're rationing the water.
They've been doing that since the 70s.
Oh, they're really rationing the water now, Susan.
Not allowed to water your yard, nothing.
They advise people not to have any pools built
Right.
because of the water. Just things like that. They're just
Like
really.
that back when I was in high school, we got out there.
It's if you're okay. They have these people that go by and check like one lady, she was out there washing her car. And they go, hey, what are you doing washing your car, using that water? And she goes, it's the water that I use to wash my clothes and everything. I'm just reusing it to wash my car. And so there's nothing they could do because they couldn't prove it one way or the other. And Mona, we got snow once, February 15th, 2015. The whole state of Texas. Awesome.
Oh, that wasn't good. There was a lot of trouble because those houses there are not built for the cold. They're heaters and stuff. Not built for the cold. And it was a bad thing.
Oh, I thought it was a good thing. Sorry.
The deep freeze.
Deep freeze. It snows here occasionally. Not like it did.
Heavy snow here every few years. I mean, not very often. I think we did maybe twice last winter. My neighbor wanted to know if I needed plowed out, and I said no, because I'm not going anywhere. It'll be melted by the time I got to go anywhere. And his wife was going to town, so I asked her to get me 2 gallons of milk, and I'd be set.
And she did. Mona, exactly. It was awful. No electricity, the entire state, and people died. Oh, right. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was bad.
I'm sorry, Mona. I didn't know. I was thinking relief, from the heat. Guess I'll stop thinking, huh? Gets me in trouble. Okay. Darling, my yard is falling apart because of the drought and we cannot water. Wow. And Rona, it's okay. You didn't know. No, I didn't know.
Well, that fella that come here Sunday, he said that Delaware's in a drought. I was like, what are you talking about? We've been getting rain like 3 or 4 times a week. He's like, seriously? And I said, yeah. I guess he's down towards the beach or something where they're not getting rain. Actually, I think it was from Maryland.
Did my link go through? What link, Sharon? Katie says, plant what is indigenous to your area. Yeah. That's what you do. But whatever link you're talking about, I didn't see any links go through since the ones earlier. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Comments? Mona. But in flip side, in a part of Texas flooded last year, you may have heard of July 4th floods killed camper kids. I think I heard something about that, but I didn't, hear the whole story. A video of a flash flood near you. Where did you post it? I'll go look. Okay, time for me to go. Dave is here. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for coming.
I
Thumbs up on the way out. Susan, thank you so much for coming.
Bye.
See you all tomorrow. Bye for now. What does it say between